Okay, what's up, YouTube? You know what it is. It is Pacey2K one more time. About to give you another video. Remember to leave a like, share, and subscribe. So, this topic I want to talk to you guys real quick about is an interesting topic that's been kind of on my mind about EA and how they could go about competing with 2K going forward. Now, we know that we haven't had an NBA live game since 2018 when they released Live 19. Since then, we haven't been able to get another live game. 2K has dominated and monopolized the basketball gaming market since that time, and obviously, there's been a lot of outcry for competition. People have been wanting EA to release another basketball game to compete with 2K, and EA hasn't been able to do that. Now, Optimus Prime, Optimus P76, you guys should check him out. He's an OG live YouTuber. He was talking about the fact that EA actually has some licensing issues, and that's the reason why they're actually not able to put out a basketball competitor to 2K. And the thing is, what the problem is that because 2K has monopolized the market so much, they have so much money to outbid live because they made so much money off basketball, and EA don't want to put so much money to get the license because they're not going to make as much money as 2K because they're just coming back into the game. So essentially what I think is going to happen, and this is also my suggestion, is that we may have to just focus on street ball. And I think that that's not a bad alternative. That's not a bad compromise because if you look at the parks mode in 2K, it is the most popular mode. It is the mode that people play the most. If you look at even NBA Live 19, their 3v3, 5v5 modes, street ball modes, those are the modes that people mostly play online, and it's just mostly online play. So if they could build a game that's centered around that instead of having all the licenses to the NBA teams, I think that would be a good compromise. I don't think they necessarily need the NBA license, to be honest, to make a basketball game. They could still make a basketball game because remember, they also have license to the different parks. We do know that they have license to parks like Dykeman Park, West Fourth, Venice Beach, Rucker Park. The list goes on. We know about the different parks, the different famous parks that EA actually has exclusive license to, and that they can depict in their games. So what I'm thinking is that just focus more on the street ball aspect, and maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're just gonna make a basketball game that's improved from NBA Live 19 to make it more refined in terms of animation and gameplay, and then they're gonna make it more focused on just the online street ball mode. So they could set up stuff like 2v2, 1v1, 3v3s, 4v4s, and stuff like that, 5v5s, and just allow people to match make, right? Just allow people to match make just like how you have it in NBA Live 19. I think that would be a good strategy, and I think that would be something that a lot of people would actually play. I think a lot of people would actually get. And if you make the game free to play, you know, you could just add like microtransactions for more of the cosmetic items like shoes and clothes and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people would actually be good with that because at least it would be competition. It would be another basketball game to play. It would be something else to play other than what they're playing now. Because I think a lot of people are tired of 2K, man. There's been so much outcry. I've never seen so much outcry for people wanting a new basketball game and people hating on 2K than it was this year. I think this year it was like the worst complaining and people talking down on 2K that I've ever seen in the history of 2K. And I've been doing 2K videos for a minute now, but this year, I mean, it was a lot of people calling out 2K. It was a lot of hate on social media towards 2K, and I think NBA Live can capitalize off that. I think they can use that momentum that people, the anger that people have for 2K, the microtransactions, that people been complaining about, stuff like that. And if they can make something to where the microtransactions is not that intrusive, and you have a free to play basketball game that's constantly improving, that you're going to be constantly patching and updating to make better, I think a lot of people would actually want something like that. You know, I think that's the way forward. If they don't necessarily need license. And the thing is, if they want to include licensed players, they could still individually license some of these players. Like if they want to license LeBron, if they want to license Steph Curry and different guys, Kawhi Leonard, I don't know, Ja Morant, you could always do uh, a separate individual partnership with those players where you could sign them into the game. You could sign a contract with them so that their likeness can be displayed in the game. So you can have the stars, the best players in the league, still featured in your game in the street ball mode, right? And just like how you have live where you still will play with LeBron on the street. Let's say you doing a matchmaking. Sometimes a CPU character of LeBron will actually be playing on your team and stuff like that, or Joel Embiid or whatever. So it could be the same thing where you still have these guys, you know, licensed, so you can still unlock them maybe in other modes, maybe in a my team mode, whatever. You can still use them in different gameplay and stuff like that. But just have a game that's improved. People just want another basketball game. I don't think people care much about the licensing and all that. If people could just get a good basketball game that can compete with 2K, that has better mechanics than 2K, and it's not as cheesy, not as corny as 2K, and then don't have all the craziness with the microtransactions, I think a lot of people would actually be happy with that. So let me know what you guys think about this suggestion. I think this is a good one. I think if they just focus more on the street ball aspect of it and just make it more of just a simple game, because we see how popular Parks is, man. Parks is the most popular mode for 2K. So if you could build a game centered around that, man, like, obviously you wouldn't have people run around the park and stuff like that. You can just make it simple, like a matchmaking element, just like you got it in this game. But we've seen how parks work, man, and I think it works really well. So let me know what you guys think about that. Have a great day. Pacey 2K sign out. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos like this, but let me know what you guys think about this one, and have a great day. Pacey 2K sign out. Peace.